Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Miss Uut class. Okay, at the previous meeting, we have learned about job interview, completing curriculum vitae, and making an application letter. Okay, now we will continue our material. What is it about? Okay, let's check it. Now, we are going to learn about job interview. You know what job interview is? Now, I'll give you some explanations about some questions that are commonly asked in job interview. Why do you want to work in our company? Tell me about yourself. Why should we hire you? What is your greatest strength? What are your weaknesses? What makes you unique? Why are you leaving your current job? What can you do for us that other candidates cannot offer? What type of work environment do you prefer? How do you handle stress and pressure? What will you do if you don't get this position? Describe a difficult work situation and how you overcome it. What type of work environment do you prefer? What can you do for this company? How do you handle conflict at work? How much salary are you expecting? How many hours do you normally work? How do you evaluate success? What are your goals for future? Tell me about your work experience. What can you contribute to this company? Okay? And then now I will give you an example of job interview. It is between officer and applicant. O, the blue one, for the officer, and A, the red one, for the applicant. Good morning. Good morning. Are you ready for interview? Yes, of course. Why do you want this position? Because this is in accordance with the expertise and abilities that I have. Tell me about yourself. I find the best way for me to decrease stress when I'm in working is to relax outdoors, such as hiking or traveling. Being outdoors never fails to renew my spirit so that I'm able to be the best in my work. How many hours do you normally work? I can work from morning till evening, and I can work overtime. Why should I hire you? Because my experience is almost perfectly appropriate with the requirements you stated in the job vacancy. I have 3 years experiences as a head nurse in the hospital. What do you know about this company? I know this company has been working since 10 years ago and already has branches in major cities in Indonesia. What is your greatest strength? I'm a problem solver. I always find the best solution to my patient's problem and give motivation to them as well as their family. What is your greatest weaknesses? What is your greatest weakness? My greatest weakness is procrastination with the motto panic, precipitate performance. In campus, I was the person who put on hours to finish my assignments right before deadline. Describe a difficult work situation and how you overcome it. I think the most difficult situations I face as a nurse is when the patient's family complained and blamed the intervention given, even though it was in accordance with standard operating procedures. And I'll give deeper explanation patiently and keep my tone voice. How do you handle stress and pressure? I'll keep my work processes very organized and be professional. When the clients or patients complain, I look at things from their perspective, actively listen to their concerns, and give solutions to resolve the problem as quickly as possible. What type of work environment do you prefer? Quiet and comfortable environment. What are your goals for future? I'm someone who likes stability. My goal is to find a job that I can hold long term, become a valued employee as I gradually advance the processes of increasing authority and responsibility. My long-term goal is to eventually become a head nurse after I've proven my competencies in giving services to clients and team leadership. How do you evaluate success? By asking opinions to coworkers and clients or patients, whether they are happy and satisfied with the work I do. Tell me about your work experience. I have 5 year experience as an emergency room nurse, which become the first line of defense, with responding to patients' injuries, trauma, or allergic reactions. I must be to respond the emergencies, assist doctors in emergency medical care, and ensure a high quality of nursing standards. As an emergency nurse, I must remain calm under pressure, display sound decision-making skills, and be attentive to patients' needs. What are your salary expectations? My salary expectation is between 3 million to 5 million, based on the regional minimum wage. It is appropriate for a candidate with my level of experience in the city. I'm open to negotiations if a lower salary is accompanied by greater flexibility in scheduling and additional vacation time. Okay, thank you for your attendance during this interview. I thank you. I hope I can be accepted. Okay, this is the explanation about job interview. And then now your duty or your assignment is making the conversation or dialogue in pairs with your partner about job interview. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum.